Hello. Please take a seat. Okay. So welcome to the Artificial Intelligence Symposium by IEEE. And my name is Iole Moccagatta, and I am the chair of the Santa Clara Valley Signal Processing Society. And I'm also a part of the committee, executive committee was organized this symposium, and I'm also happen to work at Intel. So in these roles, it's my great pleasure to welcome you this afternoon. I'm trying to go to the next slide, which is not happening. Happening now. Okay, let me go. Oh, wow, there is a big latency. Do I need to get the... Do you want me to switch clicker? That's what happened. Anyway, if let me go forward. No. Yes, backward. It's incredible. Anyway, so let's move on. So this event is co-organized by a number of IEEE organizations. First of all, the IEEE Santa Clara Valley section, which is actually the largest section in the world for IEEE. And is also co-organized by 3 IEEE society chapters, the Computer Science Society, the Solid State Circuit Society, and of course the SPS, the Signal Processing Society, which I'm chairing. So if you are interested, you're going to hear some information about the IEEE involvement in the next presenter. And if you are interested to support and to become a member of any of these 3 societies, then please reach out to me or to any of the members of the executive committee. So talking about volunteers, so I would like to give a special thanks to all the volunteers that help us to set up this conference. You will not imagine how many people and how big of effort it is to put all this together. It looks easy now, but we had a lot of work and a lot of, let's say, late night, early morning work. And also, I would like to thank our corporate sponsor, Intel, Nervana, and Cisco. So this is actually the agenda of this event. So this event will take place in 2 afternoons. Each afternoon for a different track. So the first day, which is today, we're going to have the hardware track. The software track will be tomorrow. And each track consists of 2 sessions and 2 speakers for each session. So we'll have a total of 4 speakers for each day. And in the middle, between the first section and the second section of each track, we're going to have a light dinner and a networking event. So now some practical announcements. So the dinner I already told you about. So as you notice, you have actually 2 badges. One is the badge for the symposium, and one is an Intel blue, yeah, exactly that, badge. So that will allow you to go inside a certain area of Intel, so to reach the bathroom, to reach the cafe. So please hold to both of your badge. Bring them back tomorrow. And actually, you are welcome to keep the Intel badge because there is really no RF. You're not going to go anywhere with that. But you know, if you are into recycling, then we will kindly get it back because, as you notice, there is no name, so we can use it for the next event. So important things is tomorrow, this auditorium will be busy with an Intel-only event till around 2:15. So I just want to make sure that you come around 2:15, 2:30. You don't need to come early because you're all registered already. And you will not be able to have access to this room anyway. So instead of waiting in the hall or waiting outside, which may be probably raining, just come around that time. So also Wi-Fi. There are some of you probably already have already on the guest. So Intel, besides providing a venue, is also providing the Wi-Fi. Also, please, no video recording, and the reason is because we have a professional on the back taking video recording. We will, based on the preference of our presenters, share both the slides and the video recording afterward to the people who have registered to this symposium. For Q&A, you have noticed there is 2 mic stands, so instead of having the mic run to you, you will just join the mic and ask your question. And also, usually last comment, I'm pretty sure some phone will ring, so please silence your phone. And so now I would like to also welcome on stage the other member of the executive committee. Please. Mojtaba, Sachin, and Ali. And you're going to see a lot of them in the following days. They will chair different sessions, and now you know where to run if you have any question or any problem.
Okay, thank you.
And saying that, I'm going to hand
Just a quick comment that Ali will be our press coordinator. So we have a couple of reporters already registered, and also Brian Berg in the back. He's in the back. So if you're a reporter would like to cover the symposium, please talk to Ali and Brian. Thank you.
And also, I'd like to just say on the security side of things, Intel has been very generous, allowing us all here, to come visit. And you will see security folks, guiding you in the direction that you need to be. Just listen to them and try not to congregate too much near the front, the big lobby area, and say thank you to them.
They're being very patient. Okay, so
thank you.
All over to you.
Yeah, I think. Okay, so I opened the first session. So let me just start off by introducing myself. My name is Mojtaba Sharifzadeh. I serve as the chair for the IEEE SSCS Society in Silicon Valley, and also program chair for the hardware track. So I'll be moderating the first session, and the second session in hardware track will be moderated by Ali and Iole and Sachin tomorrow afternoon for the software track, obviously. So I'd like to just have a quick intro on IEEE. So we are the largest professional organization in the world, as you all know. Many societies, over 500,000 members, almost 500,000 members in all countries. IEEE Silicon Valley is the largest one, recognized by many awards. We have almost all active societies like signal processing, SSCS, nanotech, computer, and also active universities and affinity groups like Consultants Network and Young Professionals. So if you're not familiar with IEEE, the website is egrid.biz. It has all the information of all active chapters and societies in Santa Clara Valley, and I think in the whole Bay Area. So if you go to that website, you get all the information. There are many local activities. So we, for each society, we run monthly events at different venues, usually corporate sponsors at Intel or AMD or other companies in Silicon Valley. And so those are technical meetings. We have student projects at universities, and also obviously conferences, different conferences from sensors to women in engineering and science fairs. So we'd like to welcome you all to get engaged with the IEEE community in Santa Clara Valley. Just a quick intro on the AI, why we're doing this. I mean, these days, as you know, this slide is taken from a report from The Economist in May 2017. Now the most valuable resource is no longer oil, so it's data and how we process data and use it. So the thing is for the AI, so the new area for AI is to have massive amount of data with massive compute power and processing it. So that's kind of the trend with basically in the future and actually present with having neural networks running on massive amount of data. So it basically, this is the new era that requires both hardware and software to be optimized for maximum compute power and also efficiency. I mean, we all know that the math for deep neural networks has been around for a long time. The paper goes back to 1958. But now, these days, the new era has started since 2012, as you see the AlexNet, and as many of you are familiar with. And this slide is taken from DARPA. So there's been a lot of attention in the technical community of what's going on to make reliable and efficient products. So as you know, AI enables a lot of applications, video, image recognition, robotics, autonomous driving. But at the same time, it requires very high compute power on the hardware side and efficient algorithms. So to make it cost effective, we have to kind of optimize both hardware and software sides, and that's how all three societies we came together. United States Circuit Society, which I represent, is basically the flagship society for chip designers, and obviously on the software side, Signal Processing and Computer Society, and we try to organize this and get the major players and great speakers for this event.